What are the biggest mistakes in marriage? Subscribe to my YouTube channel and press the bell icon. When couples start dating, they usually don't realize just how hard it will be to make their relationship work. The first thing most people do when they fall in love is move in together, but this doesn't mean that things are going to be easy. There's no guarantee that you'll be able to weather the stormy times without too much damage. The biggest mistake couples make in their marriages is putting too much trust in their partner. They forget that they need to be responsible for themselves, as well. It may feel like life is more fun when you share all the responsibilities, but that isn't true. Each person needs to learn how to take care of himself or herself without depending on his or her spouse. It starts with setting boundaries. You owe yourself this because no one else will do it for you. Another mistake couples often make in their relationships is not being honest with each other. That means telling everyone everything. When someone tells you something unpleasant, don't hold back. Tell them exactly what you think so they'll know where you stand. Also, one of the biggest mistakes in marriage is having children too early. There's nothing wrong with wanting to start a family soon after getting married, but rushing into parenthood before being financially stable may lead to problems down the road. Another mistake is not making sure both partners work full-time jobs in order to fund their marital expenses. Couples who share household duties equally tend to be happier than those who don't. Another is when couples don't take responsibility or ownership for their actions. Being truthful is an important part of building trust within a relationship. The big mistake is never having sex before marriage. Sex is important before marriage because it helps couples learn to communicate effectively. Sex should not be seen as solely an act of sexual pleasure but rather as a means of enhancing closeness between partners. It strengthens bonds within any romantic relationship. It gives new meaning to intimacy and tenderness. Sex creates excitement and brings out the best in people. Other common mistakes include not being faithful, getting into arguments too often, and trying to control everything in the relationship. And lastly, couples should learn to communicate better instead of blaming one another when things go wrong. Being able to openly discuss issues will strengthen relationships and create more positive attitudes toward life together.